Good morning, and that's a flag I wasn't expecting to see on this trip, or only at the airport. We were actually supposed to be in transit for 2 hours at uh, at the airport last night, and things didn't work out that way. And it's travelling for you. Anyway, as you can see, and might be able to see, that is the flag of Turkey. What was supposed to happen, and there's more flags of Turkey down there, and that is the Bosphorus, and the Dardanelles and Gallipoli and all that stuff is over to the left, and over to the right is the Black Sea and all of that stuff. So we're south of the river right now. It's not a particularly sunny day, but we are. Let's see where we are. Well, don't forget, we were supposed to be in transit at Istanbul airport for about 2 hours last night. But look, we are in a room with a balcony. Good lord. And look at this, a proper room with stuff, and we've just had somebody deliver us some shampoos, and it's all very nice actually. And it's only about 90 euros for a double, 70 for a single. Breakfast is, I think, 15 euros extra, and it was a nice breakfast actually, a buffet, Turkish style. But we are not paying for the room. And why, oh why is that? Well, because at Paris airport yesterday, there was a problem with the plane. And cut a long story short, it was something to do with the wheels, or one of the wheels. Anyway, we lost 6 hours. So, because of that, when we got to Istanbul, our flight we were supposed to get onto had left 4 hours before. And that particular airline, Pegasus, only has one flight a day from between Istanbul and that other destination, so they had to put us in a hotel. And here we are. However, now I can't work out the exact chronology of this. I'm trying to find that out, but very, very close to when we actually landed, either a few minutes before or a few minutes after. It was that close, by a few minutes, one way or the other. But at that time period, 3 people decided to blow themselves up at Istanbul airport, and it's made news. And we're seeing it on the television here, certainly, but I'm sure it's news worldwide. And 3 suicide bombers decided to blow themselves up. Apparently, right now there's something like 34 people that have actually died in total, plus 100 or so have been wounded, and of course those figures may go up or down as time passes. There were 3 suicide bombers, so they've all gone on to get their 72 virgins each, or whatever it is. Anyway, but other people have unfortunately gone as well, and that was at Istanbul airport. And we flew into Istanbul airport. However, as some of you know, there are 2 airports in Istanbul, and the main airport where these individuals set themselves on their way is on the European side of Istanbul, and it's called the Ataturk airport or something like this. There is another airport in Istanbul which is on the Asian side, and that tends to be where the lower cost carriers go into, like EasyJet, Pegasus, the one we took, and others. They all come into the airport on the Asian side, which is not where these 3 individuals went on their merry way. But nevertheless, it did affect us, because there were flights that were supposed to come into the other airport that were diverted, and they came into the airport which we had come to, and because we had landed, we were right in that time frame. So of course it delayed us, because there were a lot more people turning up on diverted planes than anybody was expecting, of course. So things all got delayed and what have you. Anyway, the time all was said and done, we actually didn't get to this hotel until about 2:30 in the morning. So we were a little tired, we hadn't slept the night before anyway. And this is quite a nice hotel actually. So it's called the Elite, E-L-I-T-E. And it's a nice pool there. There's a spa and another pool and whirlpool thing down there, and saunas and steam rooms. Something called a ski fountain, no, a snow fountain. All very nice. But the major drawback is that to get from here to Sultan Hamid, you know, where the blue mosque and the top Capi, whatever it's called, palace are, and all that kind of stuff. That, if we were to use public transport now to get there, would probably take us a couple of hours. Yeah, in many respects, it would actually be quicker to go back to the airport we came into, and then get a bus from there down to the ferry terminal, and then get a ferry from the Asian side over to the European side. But we're not doing that. We're going to take advantage of the facilities here. You can see the water's right there, and it's not the worst location, and we don't have to leave at noon as checkout normally is. We can stay here until the minibus comes to pick us up. Okay, bye.